Welcome back to another gear review. This is something that I don't have a lot of in-field footage for. I've had a previous bag by these guys and I used it a bunch. Unfortunately, the zipper on that one failed and they were kind enough to send me an updated version of this exact same bag. So what you're looking at here is the Ruggid Stone Mountain bag. It is made from wetsuit fabric. It is, I would say, 99% waterproof. It floats, and we're going to talk about why I chose this as my solo bag for camping and what I can also use this bag as. As some of you guys might know, I like things that are modular and give me options. I feel like this bag is a good bag for solo camping. I feel like it could potentially be used as a hiking bag. Multi-day hike bag, and I believe that this is not only a good size for a go bag, but a survival bag as well, and you'll see why here in a little bit. But the purpose of this bag for me has been solo camping, and so with it being waterproof, I don't have to put it in the cab of the truck. I can actually just throw it on the roof, or I can throw it in the bed, but you can camp with this no problem. And the fact that it is water resistant or waterproof, it floats, I don't have to worry about anything like that. Like I said, it's made out of wetsuit material. The zipper goes all the way to the end and closes. The only way air gets out is, I'll show you, there's a little nozzle on the back side here. You might be able to hear it. You can actually compress all the air out of it and get it to pack down really small. When you're not using this bag, obviously you can fold it up, let the air out, and it'll be the same quality material you folded it away as when you open it up again. So for me, it was very versatile, and I really like the color of it, and I really like the option of being able to carry it from these 2 points, carry it from these 2 points, carry it from a single point, or additionally, let me see if they're around here somewhere. I think they are. Yep. Back here. Let's say you want to use it as a hiking bag. Well, you have that option too. You just attach them here, like so. And now you have a good hiking bag. This is the type of bag that I would cowboy camp with. The only thing that some people might mention is the straps are a little, uneven or out of place. I've obviously put this on upside down, but the point still stands. You could wear this like a backpack, like a hiking bag, and hike into the forest on a multi-day trip, or do some backcountry camping, do some cowboy camping like that, and you're safe. So I want to show you what's in my solo setup, and then we'll get into using this for a survival situation or using this for a go bag. And I know a lot of people like go bags because they're small, they're inconspicuous, but I could put this in the back of the truck, like in the cab, and somebody will look in and they're just going to think this is a gym bag or a duffel bag or something. It doesn't have any really tactical element to it. So, those with prying eyes might see this and go, well, it's not worth breaking into the truck to look at because it's just some gym shit. I feel like if you had a go bag, there's elements of it that to a person who's looking for, pistols, whatever the case may be, whatever you carry in your go bag, they might think, oh, okay, that bag has some tactical look to it. They might be storing something in it. And maybe that's just me. Maybe nobody else thinks like that. But I wanted to refrain from that. And again, this looks just like a typical hiking bag, portaging bag, whatever, right? So let's go ahead and open it up and I'll show you what is inside my solo camp setup. So in this bag, I have a couple different things. I have my Adventure Trail Gear chest rig, which I use for hikes. It keeps my phone, my keys, a couple snacks, and whatever else I need and it's great. You guys should go take a look at that video. I'll leave a tab to that video up top, and you'll get to see that, yeah, I enjoy this thing, and it can be hooked onto a backpack like my Fjallraven backpack when hiking, and it kind of completes the entire package. I have my Off-Grid's Alpha Dog knife, which I also reviewed. You can see that here. I have your hygiene stuff. There is an inside pocket right here. It's very large. I've got my deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, whatever you might need for your solo trip. Single burner stove in here. I have this compact tactical Reaper shovel. It's very small. I got it at Niagara Outdoors and Ammo, or NOS. It's not like a Demos shovel or Demos shovel, however you pronounce it. It doesn't have a tilting head on it, but it does have a serrated blade on one side. You have your nut driver, I guess, built into the shovel head, which, to be honest, I don't know anybody who's going to be able to use this in a tight space to take a nut off or whatever. It's just kind of silly. But the shovel itself is really nice, and I wanted something that I could carry for cowboy camping and for crown land camping if I needed to dig a hole, remove some ash out of a fire pit, whatever the case may be. This is what I chose. So retails for I think $80 Canadian, and as you can see, it's very small, fits in a solo camp bag without any issues. This is one of those items that may move from this solo camp bag to the Go Overland Rugged container. Just simply because it's a mole system on the back, I can actually attach to the roof of the 85 liter Rugged container. So I've then got the important things: canteen cookware set, and something that I believe is no longer going to be sold here in Canada, some bullet bourbon, because you can't go solo camping or camping with the buds without having some whiskey rye or bourbon or whatever you happen to be drinking. Then, because we're solo camping, we're drinking, we're not going to cook a lot of steak dinners, if you know what I mean. So I've got the finest selections in easy to make meals. Irish stew being my personal favorite. Yeah, that's how we roll here. We don't have to worry about cooking steaks and stuff like that. We're gonna open this up, place it on the fire, let it cook, stir it around, and call it good. Things that aren't in this bag that I take are my white knuckler wool trucker blanket. I have a review coming out for that at some point as well. Again, I'm kind of getting rapid fire reviews out here, just so that way I can start bringing some more views to the channel. And it's just generally, again, something I wanted to do. I have a day off today, and I felt like getting through a couple of these videos. So again, I'm gonna turn the bag around so you can see it on the light side. And move this stuff. Fuck that cum sock. It's not really a cum sock. Over here. So here's that fabric I'm talking to you about, right? So you got your wetsuit style zippers located everywhere. As you can see, this bag has lots of air in it right now, but I've removed a bunch of stuff. You can open up this nozzle, just like you heard, and you can compress it. You can get all that air out if you need to. So in the last bag, this main zipper pocket up here, separated from the actual seam of the bag. The updated version of this bag, which is what this is, features better stitching along here. It's better sealed. The zipper is faced in a completely different direction, so that way when it gets to the end, there isn't a small gap that could create, water leakage or whatever the case may be. These bags come in, I think 50, 70, which is what this is, 80 and 90 liters, I believe. I'm going to put a screenshot up on the screen now and a link in the description on where you can find this. this is a perfect for me, like I said, perfect solo bag. I throw it in the bed of the truck and away I go. I don't have to worry about too many other things because I'm just feeding myself. Sometimes we're feeding our friends, whoever we go with, but again, we're usually taking canned meals and alcohol. So